Radio Whammo Breakfast. Well, this is a bit new. The Twinings outfit, Twinings of London, are doing the great Earl Grey taste-off, taking a whole bunch of teas around New Zealand and finding out which one people prefer and getting people to vote for their choice. And then I guess they're going to bag it and sell it, I suppose. But to tell us all about it, it's Matt Greenwood of Twinings here in New Zealand. Good morning to you, Matt.
Good morning.
And Stephen Twinings as well, from the Twinings family.
Good morning.
Nice to have you in. You're visiting, right? You don't live in New Zealand?
No, I'm afraid I can't claim to be a resident of New Zealand, but it's always great to come and visit. Last time I was here was for the New Zealand Breakfast Blend competition, which went incredibly well, and now is obviously out there and pleasing tea drinkers. But yeah, no, great to be back.
Yes, would it be fair to say tea is taken off? It's becoming more and more popular?
I think that's a reasonable statement to make. Yeah, absolutely. And great interest in tea and all the different varieties of tea.
Well, I guess what I'm saying, much like, say, like craft beer is taking off, people are starting to think a little bit deeper about what they're consuming, and they're not just going for the bulk brand, or they're wanting to try new things.
That's right. I think it's good because normally when people say, "Is tea making a comeback?" They're not saying that anymore. It's taking off again, which is great. And you're right. The analogy to craft beer is pretty good one. One of the things we should say with this is that the classic Earl Grey that everyone knows and loves from Twinings is staying very much.
Yeah.
So this is like adding a boutique craft beer to the range.
Yes.
Lovely smell here in the studio at the moment. So we've got the 4 different teas. So how does this actually work? Explain how this works.
So you've got 4 teas. They're all around the Earl Grey theme. So the common ingredient, apart from obviously tea, is the oil from the citrus fruit, the bergamot. So they're all going to have an element of that, some to a greater or lesser degree, but there are other ingredients involved too. So we got one with some lavender, which gives it a lovely sort of luxurious feel. One where the bergamot's toned down but added more lemon to it, so it's kind of bright and sunshiny and a lighter version. Got one with some orange blossom, and one with the full beefed up,
pumped up, a bit more muscle.
Yeah, absolutely, full on bergamot. So an Earl Grey plus, if you like. So.
And it's not unusual to have variations on the Earl Grey theme, is it? Because you've got the Lady Grey, which...
Yes.
What does that have, lemon?
That has orange and lemon peel. So, that's very much a round, delicate citrus character in your mouth. So, and from that, there's no reason why we can't add more varieties. But we want to know from the great New Zealand tea drinkers what they prefer. It's your choice.
You mentioned that, was it the bergamot? Bergamot tree.
Yes.
Where is that?
That's a citrus fruit. These days we generally source it from Sicily and southern Italy.
Okay.
It's not used in many culinary arts. You can make marmalade out of it, but
it's an odd-looking fruit, isn't it?
Very odd-looking fruit.
Not normal round. It's
peculiar. Somewhere between a grapefruit and a lime, really, isn't it?
Okay.
But it goes to make great tea. So yes, and as Matt said, the original Twinings made the original for a Prime Minister called Earl Grey back in the 1830s and been proudly making it ever since. We don't want to stop doing that. We just want to give people more choice.
And the tea leaves themselves, are they standard? They come from a particular crop, particular place?
Yes. We Twinings source tea from all around the world. Matt's
I thought you were going to give up the secret of the blend.
Yeah,
for a minute.
Nearly.
That would have been a first for you.
It would have.
Is it a secret, is it?
Oh, yes.
Wow.
The skill of master tea tasters like Matt is to make tea taste the same. Every time you pick tea, in the same way as wine changes its flavour from year to year, and we talk about vintages, yes?
Yeah.
Tea, every time you pick it, changes its flavour from the same tea garden. So we're not buying necessarily from the same tea gardens, but it's people with the skills that Matt has who have to buy different teas. Mix it together.
Is that because of the mixture of climate, soil, nutrients, and
all of those things? Yeah, on the day. So as Sir Stephen says, changes from morning to afternoon. I've been on tea estates where you try the morning's crop, and it tastes very different in the afternoon.
Yeah. And would the average person be able to notice those differences?
Well, as Stephen says, the skill of the blender is to iron those things out and make sure you're getting the same consistent quality every time.
Yeah,
which he's being very modest about. It's huge skill. It takes a long time to learn, but and then you go. I think you would say you're still learning, but you honing your skills.
When did you start drinking tea, Matt?
Well, I started drinking tea quite young. It was a shared sort of ritual I had with my mum. We were early risers in the family, and we always used to share a pot of tea. And one of the stories in our family is I made a very rickety, very bad wooden teapot stand in woodwork class, so we used to spill the tea everywhere. But it was It was those shared moments that really got me into it.
Is it heresy to add sugar to your...
Yes.
Absolutely, it's barbaric.
But a lot of people... I mean, that, I would say, is... reducing in use in New Zealand and other countries in the world. Yeah. If I do add a sweetener sometimes, like New Zealand breakfast tea, Twinings New Zealand breakfast tea, I like sweetened. I'll add a little bit of honey, and I think that goes really well.
Yeah. And what about milk? Milk? No milk.
Yeah.
Personal taste.
Personal taste. Yeah, exactly. Absolutely. And different teas are designed to go with milk. So I'd say, for instance, our classic Twinings Earl Grey in New Zealand, I would say probably about half the people drink it with milk and half not. I don't know what it's like in the UK.
I have mine with rice milk because I can't stand milk.
Okay.
Anymore. Used to drink milk, but not anymore.
Yeah.
Well, and again, there are certain teas that will go better with that. We have a chai tea in our range, Twinings chai, and that goes well with rice milk and soy milk. So that's what I always recommend for non-dairy drinkers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's your cup of tea. It's meant to give you satisfaction and pleasure, so you drink it the way you like it.
Yeah, that's true. There's no right or wrong way.
No right or wrong way of drinking tea. No.
Before these get cold, I think we should give them a go. So
you got to give it a slurp on air as well.
Yeah,
I'm going to demonstrate.
Yeah.
So is that.
And
so
when you're doing that,
you're actually doing it.
Oh, it's not just about aerating it, or
it is about that.
Getting across the tongue or something.
Releasing the flavour in.
Yeah, absolutely. So. So
that's number one.
That's number one. That's nice.
Yeah. What did you think?
Did the colours? Because this was a green sort of tea bag sort of wrapper. Does that give any sort of indication about?
It's just to make it easier for us to differentiate them, and the colour coordinated so people can see the different styles. So that's got a bit of sweet blossom in there. So obviously, getting the citrus notes from the.
Yes, definitely.
Yep. Quite a nice mouthfeel. The second one, you can compare the colour, is much lighter. And this has got much more
quite
citrus
different.
notes to it.
Yeah.
So,
very, almost your hot lemon drink, that one.
Yeah, so just a hint of the bergamot. Obviously, bergamot being a citrus fruit works well with the others. So, kind of light and sunshiny and bright and colourful,
Okay, on to number three.
This is the Earl Grey Plus, if you like, the fully beefed up with really good shot.
Do you sniff beforehand? Do you give it a good aroma?
Yeah, definitely. And when we're tasting, we sniff the leaf as well, the infused leaf as well as the liquid.
Well, that one's definitely more growing up.
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
You know, that's the tea drinker's tea. That number three.
Reaches up out of the cup, sort of grabs you by the...
that was a good description, that.
Yeah,
tea
like
drinker's
that.
tea.
Like that.
Yeah.
Slightly
which
bitter.
we thought that.
Yeah, blast, he said. Nearly blaspheming on air, sorry.
And
humble apologies.
You couldn't get away with that in the UK, could you?
Definitely not.
Number four.
Number four. So, this has got some elements of lavender in it. So
really nice on the nose, that one.
Very floral, yeah.
Normally we spit it out, but I don't think we should.
Not in polite.
Well, you don't want to get intoxicated.
No. In polite company, it's always good to.
What did you think of that one, number four?
Well, I do like number four. Golly, I'd probably rule out number three at this stage, just because I don't think. It doesn't give off those extra characteristics like the others do.
Yep.
If I try number two again.
And the other element to this, because obviously it's an important time for voting here in New Zealand, as I understand it. We like to think this is the big issue of the day, but obviously there are other...
Are we allowed to tell people how to vote for these teas? I'm not sure. As media, I don't know if we're in the position to be able to...
Absolutely.
Yes, for sure. I mean, people can still get the sample packs if they go to Earl Grey.
The Tea Electoral Commission won't come down hard on us?
No, I don't think so.
No, that got disbanded years ago.
Okay. Yes. If you go to the website, earlgrey.co.nz, you can still apply for a pack, get the teas, taste them, and then vote online. We have this wonderful van that is going around, been doing a grand tour, gone from the north of the North Island, headed to the south of the South Island, is in Wellington today, and for the next couple of days, so you can go to a number of locations around Wellington to vote. But you're voting twice, not just for a tea, but what we're going to do is we've selected 4 charities, New Zealand charities, and vote for which one will receive the contribution from some of the pack sales. Yeah, which is great.
You've got St John and the SPCA's, Surf Life Saving, and Variety, the children's charity.
Yeah, so one of those will be chosen as well. A contribution from each pack sold will go towards them. But having said that, because these charities have been so good and got involved, we are actually going to give. No charity will go away without anything, but the winning charity will obviously do the best.
Well, to be honest, I quite like the calming influences of number 4. That lavender is just really nice.
Sensational.
Yeah.
It's got a lovely
that gets my vote.
What's nice on the website, if you have a look, you can see how they're doing, and they've all got some votes.
Yes,
you can see who's leading, and we'll be down in Wellington tomorrow, won't we?
We most certainly will.
Cool. We'll check you guys out on the road. Will you be popping into cafes and doing that sort of thing, or where will you be?
Well, it's a big van.
It most certainly is. So yeah, tomorrow afternoon, New World.
New Worlds and Pack and Save tomorrow.
Yeah. Just trying to read that.
Plenty of places to see you.
Yes,
on the road.
In today, Lower Hutt and the Metro Railway this afternoon, and Kilburney this morning.
Because that'd
out
be,
and about.
You need a lightning fast bus to be doing that this morning. But lovely to have you both in, Stephen and Matt from Twinings.
Thank you very much.
Go out there, vote early, vote often. Track now here from Holly Smith.